All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So we have the T30 Pro here from DOOGEE, another tablet that you can grab for a very affordable price. For those that are conscious of their spending habits on tablets, this one's actually pretty cool. It has a 2.5K display, 11 inches, I believe, 256 gigs of storage, 8 gigs plus 7 of virtual RAM, and then you've got the T30 Pro logo down there. Let's get this open here. The last tablet I got from DOOGEE, it had a case, a pen, it had a bunch of stuff in it. Set this up to the side. Here's this one. Looks like this one has a case and a pen and everything in here. But this one has some extra goodies, man, and I'll show it to you in just a second. Look at the camera module on this thing. That's crazy, right? But yeah, it comes in a case just like the other one. They're pretty good about doing this. So let me go ahead and get this one fired up here. And then I'll show you the rest of the contents of the box. A strong vibration there as this boots up, you can see. Remember, their orientation of their tablets is predominantly wants to be used like that. So I'll let this, because the camera's in the center right there, I'll let this boot up real quick. So in the box here, again, you get the fast charger. Very nice little Type-C fast charger. You can pause that and look at it. And then you got your manual, your SIM ejection tool, and your Type-C cable right here. Type-C cable. And then also remember, it comes with the pen. So this pen is made for the tablet. So that's pretty eclectic. So we'll go ahead and peel off this screen protector. If I can get it to come off without this. I went through this last time, man, trying to get the screen protector off without, or get the tab off without lifting the screen protector. Let me pause real quick and come right back. All right, so that is that. I lifted a little bit, so you got a little bit of air pockets in there, but it will come out. This is the front display right here. This is what it looks like. This is a really thick screen protector too, by the way. So we'll go ahead and scan through this real quick. This is LTE. So the SIM tray is, where's my SIM tray? There we go. So on the bottom right there, I have an IoT SIM card I'm gonna throw in there. As you can see, these speakers here with the headphone jack and your Type-C and your SIM tray and SD card slot down there. Might as well get to it now. Then you've got another set of speakers over here. And then your power and volume are up here. And it looks like you have a microphone there, there, and there. They're all over the place on this one. So let's peel this off too. The back of this thing is like a soft touch, like matte feel. It's actually pretty cool how it feels. Really nice how it feels. This is what it looks like. High-res audio, it says right here as well. And you got your camera lens right there, 2 cameras, LED flash. Seems like it might be pretty nice. And again, I've got a lot of these little Android tablets in like this that that we can grab for pennies on the dollar. Let's put this in. All right, I decided to go ahead and just sign in with my email and get things going. So we'll go ahead and finish this off here. We're going to do our basic pen here. All right, we'll skip that for now. This one seems to be flowing along pretty decently. So we'll go ahead and skip the access there. Tablets like this are great for when you're on the go and you need some kind of LTE connectivity. And again, those IoT SIM cards that I have are perfect for something like this. I'm gonna pop that one in here. So we're gonna go ahead and go no. And we're gonna be into the tablet here. And this is just a brief overview when I get these in. And they also sent me a couple of other things here I'm gonna show you. So this one is supposed to be pretty much a stock Android experience, but this looks very good. This screen probably looks beautiful to you because it is a very nice looking display. So as we get here on the default settings here, you can see that it's just swipe up. Let's go into settings real quick here. This one again seems to be rolling along fairly fast. Let me check something before I do that. Yep, outside of the percentage there. So let's go here to system update. It is on Android 13 and it's on the March security patch. A lot of these devices that I've been getting in lately really have been coming set already. it's really good that they're coming with the latest Android operating system, because there's a lot of phones out there that don't have Android 13 that I get sometimes, and it's kind of strange, but this is how it's going to come to you right out the gate. So you swipe up here, looking for any kind of bloatware here. Really don't see any. I see a light skin based on the way the settings icon looks. You have an FM radio. You've already got Gboard on there. It's updated to meet since it's on Android 13. You do have WP Office. You guys remember that. That's for the people that, you know, don't want to use and pay for Office Suite. But it's pretty much, this is really a nice one that it has the Android icons and everything looks like they're already up to date. The system appears to be up to date, even though it's on March. The apps are good, is what I'm trying to say. So let's get into, this is if you swipe down, you can see how this looks right here since it already went there. This is where you get to your quick access for your notification shade. Let's see if I can turn this on dark mode. We'll scan back up and put it in dark mode. We'll go to display and we'll get into settings and everything. Let's turn on dark theme. There we go. That should look a little better to you guys. And we'll get into the settings here. So let's go back out here. And starting up here, you got your Bluetooth and connectivity and everything, so you can pair things. Does it have, oh no, it's paired. So I don't see NFC at this point. Let's see up here. You've got hotspot, VPN. Nope, don't see any NFC on here. That's fine though. This is a tablet. You got your apps, your notifications, your battery. So it's a fairly big battery, and I believe this is 9800. I think they said it was 9800. I'll have to check the official specs, but I also have a link in the description so you can check it out as well. Your storage, 256 gigs of storage on this bad boy. Nothing on here yet, so the system is using only 8.5 gigs. Very impressive when systems don't. And that's how you use a lot of storage. That's how you know some of these are definitely stock Android, and they're getting better. They're getting a little bit more clean and crisp. So, wow, the volume on this thing is crazy. Yeah, this was loud. Yeah, that's pretty doggone loud. It appears to have the 4 speakers actually active, and that's rare on some of these tablets. These speakers are really, really loud. I was going to show that later, but might as well show it now. Those speakers are really loud. So you got your sound and vibration, and again you have your display. Display brightness is at 42. Let's crank it up here. Let's go back out to the home page. You can see how that's fairly bright, man. That is a bright display. You also have adaptive brightness on, appearance on, dark theme, text, and all the basics of having a stock Android device. Now let's hit the wallpapers up, and let's go to wallpapers here. They're already on. You can see there's a few of them on here. These are the default ones that we also know and love already. Let's lower it down for you, because this is a lot coming across on camera. For some of these a little bit brighter than what they actually are. Beautiful screen protector, wallpapers on here. Really like them. I think they're pretty clean. Details on these are really, really nice. And this also has a blue film protector. This screen protector is one of those look, if you look right here, that's how it's on there. So it's got I believe it's just that blue film that's on helping out on here. You probably can't tell too much on video, but there's a blue hint to this for eye protection or whatever, so that's why it looks like that. But yeah, this is a pretty decent display here. I'm liking it a lot. So let's get into settings. Let's go down. You've got accessibility, safety, security. All these things are here, so you can secure it with let's see here, Pen, Face ID. So it does have Face ID. So let's set up the Face ID. All right, so I'll go through this real briefly. So I tested it and it does work. It's just the light is behind me, so to speak. So it takes a second to get it open, but it does work perfectly fine. So no fingerprint reader or anything on here, just a pen and face unlock. This is checking. Let me just see if I can get this. Oh no, yeah, that's where we're at. So March security patch. Hopefully this will update soon, but this is pretty nice with the tablet coming in on Android 13. So you do have your memory expansion here. Again, you can go all the way up, but I've been leaving that off. But you know, really, I found that some of these tablets just don't need it. Digital well-being, got your Google, everything. This has that DuraSpeed on here. I haven't seen that in such a long time. And you got your system information, everything here, and about the tablet. So I'm gonna pop a SIM card in here though, and make sure I get this thing going. So, got out of there sooner than I wanted to. I wanna go ahead and get it to gestures. So I wanna see if this, because you see I'm using the navigation buttons down there. I wanna see if this actually has gestures. And then I'll actually show you what else they sent me. Here, there we go, gestures. And it'll disappear, and here we are. So now we've got our gestures. I'll get my apps downloaded and everything, and we will see the real deal. So there's the tablet. Now they also sent over their Stylus Pen. Let's see here. This is the DOOGEE Stylus Pen. And even though it has a pen in the box, you've seen that one before. I wanted to show you this one. I wanted to see what this one's about because I actually have the other one already with the other tablet. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Come on, buddy, it's trolling me. Oh, it's on the top up here too. Pause. That's what the stylus looks like. So I was curious about this. I wanted to see how much different it was from the other stylus that came in the box. So this has a Type-C cable. Oh no, this is micro. I mean, at least they have their own pen, but this is micro USB. So that's, that kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. That's an old form of charging, so this isn't going to charge too fast. Then you've got, looks like somewhat of like kind of eraser. Yeah, this is a spot on the top there. And then here's the pen, because you charge on the top right here. That's where the cable goes into charge. There's a button here. It is powered up, so I can go ahead and put this back on here. Oh, that's magnetic, so that's good. And you got the tips there. Let's go ahead and get this open here. Instantly it works without, it automatically pairs itself. There's no pairing to do. So when you get this out of the box, you can start using their pen directly if you decide to purchase their pen. So I'm pretty impressed with this, that they have options like this for you to use right out of the box. And this is a 2.5 display on here. So it's gestures work great with this. So let's get in here and let's go and just get in here and type something out, and we'll download a couple things. The basics that I always put on every tablet. Or every device, I should say. So I like that this pen actually, it takes advantage of the gestures on the edge of the display. Some pens don't do that. They just, you can't get them to respond. And I'm so ready to put a SIM card in here and have some fun on the go with phone calls and text messages. It's gonna be really, really nice. So this is a pretty responsive tablet. So those are downloading there. Let's go ahead and put this right here for a second. And they also sent over, to give you the full effect, their wireless case keyboard from DOOGEE. This is actually pretty cool. You can see here, it's compatible with this particular. Now again, even though this one came with a nice carrying case, you don't have to use that. You can, if you need a keyboard, you don't want to double up, you just buy this one instead, and you'll be able to, this is a good, okay, so I don't know how well you can tell, but this is like a metallic look to this thing. Very freaking nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is pretty clean. So you'll magnetically attach it in here. So let's see if we can get this right. You can see the pins here, right there. It goes down in here. And it looks like it already picked it up, that it's attached. So let's see what happens. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I guess it takes a second. It'll get it. It's still brand new, so it'll need a little bit of time to get broken in. But yeah, this is hold on, pause. Here we go. So we got a child abduction in Dallas, Texas, unknown, grade 4. All right, so I don't know if you can see this already, but it already has updated with the cursor. So this is actually really, really nice, man. I mean, you got the pen, you got the keyboard, it pops right open, and everything just works as soon as you plug it in. So let's go to the browser here. Oh yeah, this is a nice setup. This is probably one of the better things that I've gotten in from DOOGEE as far as the tablet game goes. This is pretty clean. I'm liking this so far. So let's go to let's just see here. Yeah, oh shoot, I'm at an angle, so it's kind of difficult to do this behind the camera. This back portion here, it's a little flimsy. It's going to need to be broken in. It needs to grip a little bit, but I'm sure over time that's going to get better. Let's see here. Oh, backspace right there. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. Once you get used to the typing experience, you can see here how it looks. You use 2 fingers like you do anything else. Yeah. Wow, hospitalized John Amos. I'm not really a fan of this trackpad. It's really small, but it is an option. For the cursor, the trackpad is going to do great to get into those spots, but you might as well just reach up and touch the screen to get through. You can see it's a lot more smooth with that. But yeah, I'm feeling it. This is a nice setup right here. And then if you're going to do some editing or something, depending on what you're doing, you'll just pop the pen open and boom, there we go. So this is impressive to say the least. This is a very nice setup right here from DOOGEE. I'm shocked, and the pen can just rest in there when you got it on your desk or whatever. This is actually pretty cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop open this camera real quick. I'll remove all this and we'll get back to the tablet and show you the cameras before I get out of here. Okay, so getting into the camera here, I took a few samples and it actually looks really decent. So I'm gonna show you the settings. Now this isn't the fastest shutter time. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it with you and be honest, but let's get into some of what this thing can do here. So going over to the settings here, you can see you've got, I like having the watermark on. You've got 20 megapixel shot is where it's set at right there. Auto white balance, a mirror. There is totally not a lot of stuff in here for portrait. Let's go over to picture, all the same. These are the settings. Now we go to video, I should see something different here. Here we go. So you've got EIS, which I doubt that this will have just the best video, but here we got it right here. It shoots in 2K. I think that's a positive thing. So, you know, you're not buying this for the cameras, obviously, but you do have a document scanner. You have stuff like this, video, picture, portrait, and face beauty. Definitely not a lot of options here, but you do have HDR as well. So when you open the camera, I thought something was wrong, but it's the orientation of the camera is predominantly focused on the rear. And so all the controls stay over here. But I guess that makes sense. It just would have been nice to have it going this way, because when you take the photos, they come out great. They come out in the orientation they're supposed to come out in. So here's a couple of shots that I took here that are really good. Pretty decent shots, man. Color accuracy is really there. So that's a quick look at what DOOGEE has to offer, man. I mean, this is a really nice tablet. This right here is a great, I mean, this is a win-win. As soon as you pop it in, it lets you know it's automatically paired. Now, the face unlock does work really well, folks. It's just that, again, the way the lighting was, it just wasn't wanting to work. Let me see if I can get it to work. Oh yeah, it's just having some troubles. But worst case is you have your pin that you can put in and unlock your tablet. This keyboard is really nice. That thing is really flimsy on the back right now. I don't know if it's because it's new or not, but the keyboard travel and feedback actually feels really solid. Again, the included pin here is really nice, and you can actually probably use this. Yeah, you can use this side here. If you turn it off, I wonder if it'll work like this too. Yeah, so when you turn it off and you want to use the other side here, you can use this side to navigate on things that are not in correlation with this type of pen tip here. So you have an option altogether. This is actually really sweet. This is a nice tablet, folks. Can I put more down there? Nope. No more room, only 5 across. So let me long press real quick here and go to home screen settings and see. Nope. Let's go up. I like that there's 2 ways to use this stylus too. That's actually pretty cool. Settings and display. Oh shoot, man. This thing is really responsive. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like I can change that to a higher number there, but nonetheless, folks, this is a good look by DOOGEE. Man, I'd be frustrated out of the box like if I had a desk, but you can actually just sit something back there. Like if I put this phone back here, that's not what it's meant for, but I could have cheated and did that and made you think, oh, this holds up great. Then you get in, you're like, just think he's flopping. But nonetheless, this is actually a really good looking tablet. And it actually performs fairly decent for what it is. Now, again, the keyboard and the pen are definitely sold separately, but you do get this wonderful case. It's a start. I mean, it's something, it's not perfect, but you can still sit it up easier with this case because it's a tri-fold and it's gonna go like that. But you do get some protection right out of the box, and you do get a pen in the box as well. So if you don't wanna buy these separately right here, you see how good it came together and it works right out of the box. So it's up to you to determine that, but you could just use what came in the box, the pen that comes in the box and the case that comes in the box, and you just use all touchscreen. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Really, really sweet here. I'm really loving this so far, and I'll try to follow up more if I take it out in the wild with a SIM card in it. Take care.